Previously on The Sims 4 Time Wars. The top 14 went through another maze and played Blick Block. Janine and Javely did really well, but Erin struggled, and with a time of 7 minutes and 11 seconds, she was the 7th person to be eliminated from the competition. 13 remain, who will be eliminated this week. For this week's challenge, I had the contestants all making grilled cheese. So they have to make the grilled cheese over at the stove and then eat it at the table. Yeah, I know this challenge is kind of like a throwaway challenge or whatever, but it's the best I could come up with for this week. Something I always mean to say in these videos is if you have any suggestions for future challenges, please do leave them down below, because as you can tell by this week's challenge, I am kind of running out of ideas here. So yes, if you have any suggestions for future challenges, leave them down below and I will consider them for a future episode of the series. So, the contestants all have to make grilled cheese over at the stove and then eat them at the table. So, the person who does this challenge the fastest will be this week's winner, and the person who does it the slowest will have to leave the competition. So, with that being said, let's get started with this week's challenge.
Oh, there can fit now. Yeah.
Alright, the contestants have done all they can, And now, as always, it's time to announce the top 3 and the bottom 3. So, the top 3 for this week, we actually have a 3-way tie for first place this week. 3 people got the exact same time and are now tied for first place. First time this season that's happened. So, with that being said, our top 3 and the 3 winners for this week are Justice, Mark, and Adam. All 3 of them have won this week's challenge. We're not going to do a tiebreaker round for first place because really the most important part of this series is the bottom 3 and who gets eliminated each week. So if 3 people had tied for the bottom 3, I would have done a tiebreaker round between them, but it's the top 3, and so we're not going to do a tiebreaker round for the top 3. So, for the bottom 3 this week, the bottom 3 are Christella, Janine, and Duncan. And with a time of 1 minute and 9 seconds, the person leading the competition this week is Janine. Yeah, I know. Janine was the winner of last week's challenge, so I'm surprised that she's leaving the competition this week too, but that's how the competition goes! And so, Janine, unfortunately, will have to leave the competition this week. With that being said, I will see you guys next week when the top 12 compete. We're almost at the halfway point. I will see you guys next week, and we'll see who gets eliminated then. Alright, see you then. When you're saying things and your microphone is turned off. Great job, Reed. I have to redo all of that.